What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gerald from Bank of Gerald here with yet another video update. Today is Monday, May the 16th, 2022. I wanted to start off today with a bit of a BOJ Speaks. I wanted to address a little bit of what's going on in the market and how it affects the platforms that we are in. I am not a Bitcoin professional. I'm not a market professional or anything of that nature. I'm literally just a person that makes these deposits in many different platforms and cranks that crypto out in many places. But what I've noticed over the last year is, and it's ironic that today is the day that I started my channel a year ago. So I want to clap it up for that real quick. It's my channel's birthday. But that's not the point of this video, to be honest with you. I didn't want to make a big deal out of that, even though it is a big deal. The state of the market. We all know that the crypto market is in a bloody market, is what I call it right now. It's all red. Things are going down. Essentially, Bitcoin has lost its value in some senses, in a lot of senses, in statistical senses. Just like when you see a stock go down, right? Same has been going on with cryptocurrency all through the market. Even the stablecoin USDT experienced a drop. And that's usually right at $1. So what tends to happen during these times is not the first time and it won't be the last time. But what tends to happen in these markets in this timing, in this time, is a lot of platforms that didn't, well, I'll say it like this. There's a lot of platforms out here that are really set up for the rob Peter to pay Paul type of deal. We call them hypes. And a lot of them are going to fail in this time. A lot of them are going to start in this time. There's going to be platforms that think because the market is low, they can launch a platform and take advantage of maybe the market coming back. There's going to be platforms that started maybe a couple weeks ago when the market was doing okay, and then the market tanked, and now their liquidity is diminished. There's going to be platforms that really do try. They really do try everything that they can do to stay alive and may not make it through the next couple weeks. So I want to make sure we all understand that in this space, there is risk. There's always risk. I was doing a video on COTP the other day, and the notice that they put out said that there is no risk. Well, I want to be the first one to remind all of you, and I'm not even the first one because somebody put this in my comment section and it clicked in my mind. I was like, you're right, 100% right. There's always a risk in this space. It doesn't matter what the platform is telling you their sustainability is. There always is a risk, all right? And this is going to be the timing where we see if these platforms can survive, if they can last. Don't be surprised if you see our docket get smaller and smaller this week. All right? I won't be surprised at all. This is exactly why I choose to diversify as much as I do. And quite recently, I've really tried my hardest to stay away from hypish platforms. Platforms that guarantee a daily payout forever. Platforms that say, oh, Monday through Friday, we're going to pay you 5 to whatever percent, 3% a day. Platforms that just look like hypes. I mean, there's plenty out there, and I've been approached by so many, and let's just say that I don't get approached with them for long because sometimes by the time I even get a chance to look at it, it's done paying. I mean, there's a platform called Celix, which was a typical hourly paying hype. It literally launched a couple days ago. I mean, a lot of networks on Telegram that were excited about this Celix, and now it's not paying. But the thing about it is, as hype investors, we cannot be acting so surprised and upset when these things happen. And of course, a lot of us want to experience getting our money back. A lot of us want to experience getting that high rate of return, at least until we can get in the black, and then maybe we'll make some profit. Or if we're link sharers out here, you know, I know a couple groups that have established Telegram groups that pretty much talk about hypes almost exclusively, which At this point in my journey, I don't understand, because we all know that these hypes are going to go away. They are like the casino. So I get riding the wave. I get, having a good time, but just blatantly losing money every time without, and knowing people are in, and this is maturation on my end too, because I really did not care about all this when I first started my journey. I really didn't. But right now, it's like when you know better, you do better. There are platforms out here that were built for success and built to win. And sometimes those platforms even fail. We're a part of a platform called NOVATECH. And with the blood market, they usually are averaging 3% a week. This past week, it was 0.6. And I'm not saying that to say it's a bad thing. I'm saying that to say that even in the midst of, it still was able to pay some profits out. Real trading, you can win whether the market goes up or down. Real yield farming, you have a good possibility of still making a profit. May not be as quick a profit as you may have when the market was healthy, but there's still opportunity. So there's going to be a lot of platforms that come and that go over the next couple weeks. I know I'm going to get approached with a lot. I've got a keen eye and a discernment that I believe I trust. I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again. But quite frankly, I want us all to be mentally prepared for what is going on and understand that the platforms that have legs, the platforms like a NOVATECH, we're hoping that funds turns out to be a good one. We've seen some of the ones we like have issues. COTPS, SWAPNEX, they're having issues, and we'll address those later on in the day as we continue to go forward. But I wanted to just make sure everyone understood that to play in this space, you have to be prepared for risk. You have to practice risk management and never, ever put anything in any of these platforms that you aren't willing to lose. Now, I was having a conversation with a colleague yesterday, and if I'm trying to make $1 million, I'm willing to lose 10K. I'm willing to lose 50K. If I'm trying to make $1 billion, I'm willing to lose 100K. I'm willing to lose 500K to make $1 billion. But that's just my mindset. Not everyone works like that. Not everyone can even fathom having that amount of money available to them just because it hasn't happened to them or anyone that they know yet. And I say yet because I hope that everyone can get to experience that level of wealth, that generational wealth, and that's what we're all fighting for here at BOJ at least. But we have to also understand that this is a journey. This is not, I'm going to get rich off of one platform. I don't care how well I do in one platform. This is still a journey. This is not, oh, I made 300 grand in a month. Oh my goodness, I can quit. That's not where I am. So, I say all that to say, the market that we're in is going to expose a lot of platforms for what they really are. And the platforms that make it through this period, the platforms that push through and make it through, I believe they're going to be celebrated in the next month or two. They're going to be celebrated. They're going to be highly regarded. They're going to be extremely popular. They're going to be the platforms that people run to. They're going to be the platforms that people can put some trust in. But it's going to take time to see that. And we've got a lot of different platforms that have asked for time. And I appreciate that because there are some platforms that will just stop paying. They'll stop communication with the people that were helping them build the platform. They'll just stop talking. They'll delete their telegrams. They'll do all that stuff and just leave. That is the culture of the hype space. That is the culture of the platform space that we're in. We've seen that plenty times. But there are many ways to attack this space. And we've attacked it many ways here at BOJ. So for those of you that are still interested in these kind of platforms, just keep watching. You might learn a thing or two. For those of you that have been subscribed, we have over 11,000 subscribers so far. So it has been a journey and it's been a blessing. And I hope that most of you have had success. For those of you that haven't, just wait. We'll come across something that really kicks it up for you. I've had a lot of people tell me, oh man, I got in late on this one, but because I stayed up with your channel, I was able to actually get in on time with this one, and it really made a difference, or the way you said it, or the way you described the difference between these hype platforms and some of these longer standing platforms really helped me decide what side of the fence I wanted to play on. Do I want to play on the long standing side? Do I want to play on the more risk side? Do I not want to play at all? Do I want to just go home? Either one of those is okay. But for this space, you have to be willing to lose in order to win. All right? With that being said, put your 2FA on all the platforms that will allow you and all your wallets, because crypto is indeed the wild, wild west. And if you guys aren't strapped, you're bound to get hacked. Ask me how I know. It's not very fun at all. If you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. This has been state of the market address from a layman and how it affects our platform space here that we're involved in. And it's ironic that it's actually the day I started my YouTube channel a year ago. So, hey, it is what it is, public service announcement, but we're getting right back to it. We got some videos to drop today. We've got some platforms that have asked for some things. We're going to talk about it, and I'll see y'all on the next daily video. And thank you all for subscribing and watching. Peace out.